Afternoon, everyone. I'm John Paul P. Banquerin, second year BSES student in Southern City Colleges. Um, I will discuss right now the sequence and set, shorting and pattern matching. First of all, what is a sequence? A sequence is a simple set of numbers in particular order or set of numbers with pattern. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 dots. Meaning ng 3 dot is so on or ellipsis. Or may kasunod pa niyan. Di natin alam kung until what number. So that we call a sequence, may pagkasunod-sunod. Unless 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on, sequence with pattern by 5. Kasi, ba't 5 kasi? 0 plus 5, 5. Plus 5, 10, plus 5, 15, plus 5, 20, and the next number is plus 5 is 25. If we look for our numbers in a certain term, we need to use the formula. Sn equal to 2n minus 1. The given number is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. So, pag tinanong is, find the 9th term, hindi na natin kailangan isosolve pa siya ng, siyempre alam na natin na ang pattern niya is 2. Hindi na natin yung kailangan isunod, i-compute pa ng, isa-isain pa ng 9 plus 2, tapos plus 2 na naman, plus 2 na naman. Para mas mabilis, gamitin natin itong formula na to. So, Sn 2, then times 9. Saan natin kinuha ang 9 dito sa 9th term? Pinalitan natin yung n sa 9. So, 2 times 9 minus 1. Then, 2 times 9 is 18. Minus 1 is 17. So, the 9th term in this given is 17. So, mas napadali yung pag-compute natin pag ginamit natin itong formula at hindi na natin to inisa-isa. So, the next is set. A set is an unordered collection of different elements. A set can be written explicitly by listing its element using a set brackets. Ito yung brackets. Ito. Then, sa loob niyan is the elements. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. That we call the elements. So, cardinality of a set. Denote by, then parang 2 lines between ng S is cardinality is the number of elements of the set. Number elements of the set. Yung daw numbers sa loob ng yung elements. So, nakita natin dito, example, 1, 4, 3, 5. So, ilang elements to? 1, 4, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, the answer is 4. So, let's proceed. Types of set. Finite set, infinite set, subset, proper subset, universal set, empty set or null set, singleton set or unit set, equal set, equivalent set. So, finite set. A set which contains a definite number of elements is called finite set. Example, M. Let's say M stands for a month. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So, lagay natin, ilang elements ang meron dito sa M? The answer is 12. Parang countable lang siya, parang nabibilang natin siya kung ilan yung elements na sa loob. Unlike dito sa infinite set, a set which contains infinite numbers of elements is called infinite set. Example, a set of whole numbers. Sinabi dito, all whole numbers. Then, bracket, then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So, hindi natin alam kung until what number to siya na matatapos. Pwede natin sabihin 100, 1,000, or ganun. Kasi walang ending eh. Hanggang parang infinite na siya. So, kasi whole number to eh. Whole number. Ang dami namang ng whole number. So, the next is subset. A set X is a subset of Y. So, written as X subset Y. If every elements of X, lahat daw ng elements ng X is an element of set Y. Kung ano yung elements ng X ay nasa set Y din. Proper subset. A term of proper subset can be defined as subset of but not equal to. May example tayo dito, guys. Lagay lang natin to sa taas. I-hide na lang natin to para example, let X, ito yung elements niya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Y as 1, 2. Here, Y is proper subset of X since all elements in Y, lahat daw elements ng Y are contained in X2. Kasi yung elements ng Y is 1, 2. Tapos, nakikita nyo sa elements ng X ay may 1, 2 din. So, ito yung X is a proper subset of, Y is a proper subset of X. So, next tayo is universal set. Universal set. Universal set, it's a collection of elements in particular context or application. All the sets in that content or application are essentially subset of this universal set. Parang si universal set ay parang, siya na yung parang overall. Parang sa lahat na. Example tayo dito. We may define universal set. We may define universal set as the set of all animals on Earth. Kasi, sabihin natin si universal ay lagay natin all animals in the Earth. In this case, set of all mammals is a subset of U. Lagay natin all student in Southern City Colleges. Yun ang isang example, the best example. Student of Southern City Colleges. And the subset is, the another set is the DCS students. DCS student is a subset of universal, or universal means the student of Southern City Colleges. Ganon. The next one is empty set. Alam naman natin sa words in empty is walang laman. An empty set contains no elements. Ganito yung symbol niya, parang null set. Okay? The next one is single tone set, or from the word is single, parang isa lang. And dito example is 7 is less than from X and less than to 9. Anong less than? 7 is less than from X. Less than daw ng X is, then si X ay less than ng 9. Ang dito naman, ang sagot natin is 8. Kasi ang less than ng 8 is 7. Less than ng 9 is 8. Between ng 7 and 9 is 8. So, equal set. If two sets contain the same elements, they are said to be equal. If A, ang elements ng A is 1, 2, 6, and B, set B is 6, 1, 2, they are equal. As every element of set is an element of set B, and every element of set B is an element of set A. Parang ganun lang. Kahit nagbaliktad siya, at pero hanggang magkatulad pa rin number nila, the same number, kahit hindi the same position sila, it's we call a equal set. So, let's proceed to the sorting. Sorting. In computer science, a sorting algorithm is an algorithm that puts elements at least into an order. The most frequently used order are numerical orders, and either ascending or descending. The common sorting algorithm is merge sort, insert sort, selection sort, bubble sort. And then dito is ito yung tinatawag nila ng time complexity. Sa merge sort is n log. Sa nlog, parang nakikita natin dito, pag ganito siya. Okay, on or the n. Parang dito, n. Kung dito parang kung mas madami yung i-arrange natin, parang consume din ng time. Parang ganon. Dito, kasi dito sa nlog, kahit madami na tayong i-input natin yung or yung shorting nating mga elements, yung time niya is mabilis pa din. Parang hindi katulad dito sa on. Then, bubble short is on pa din. Dito, let's proceed to the merge short. A merge short is a divide and conquer algorithm. It divides the input array into two halves, calls itself for the two halves, and then merge the two shorted array. Parang example ito, 38, 27, 43, 3, 9, 82, 10. Pasensya na kayo kung sa screen ay natakpan yung ano ko, pero same number pa din to siya, 9, 82, 10. Dito din is 9, 82, 10. So, parang hinati siya dito. Kinuha ang 38, 27, 43, 3. Dito. And then, dito na naman is hinati na naman siya. Dito naman, 38, 27. Hinati pa naman. 38, 27. So, dito, i-compare sila. Kung sino yung mas maliit sa kanila or yung less than. So, ang mas maliit is 27. Parang ilagay na sa one array is 27, 38. Then dito, ganun pa din. Then, tapos dito, parang kinompare na silang dito. Then, 3, 27, 38, 43. Hanggang dito yan, hanggang makomplete na natin itong naka-shorted array na siya. Lowest to highest. Okay, the next one is bubble short. Bubble short is an sorting algorithm that compares two adjacent elements and swap them until they are not in the intended order. Bubble short is the simplest sorting algorithm that works by repeatedly swapping. So, let's start dito, swapping. So, ito ay hindi naka-arrange. Unshorted siya. Pag ginamit natin itong bubble short, ang mangyayari dito is ipipick niya yung first element. Then, i-compare niya. 5 is greater than 1. The answer is yes. So, magsaswap to sila. Dito na si 1, dito na si 5. 5 is greater than 4. Yes. Dito na si 5, dito na si 4. So, 1, 4, 5. Then, imagine lang natin, dito na si 5. Then, 5 is greater than 2. The answer is yes. Dito na si 2. So, 1, 4, 2, 5. So, let's proceed for the next. 4. Si 4, compare naman dito. 4 is greater than 1. False. 4 is greater than 2. True. So, swap na naman sila. 2 dito, 4 dito. So, 4, compare naman kay 5. So, false. So, andito na si 4. So, ito na. 1, 2, 4, 5. Parang ganun lang siya. Yung bubble short, parang swap-swap lang pa din siya ng isa-isa. Pero, pag madaming elements to, masyadong matagalan talaga. The next one is insertion sort. Insertion sort is a simple sorting algorithm that works as similar to the way you sort playing cards. Kasi sa playing cards, alam naman natin, pag inaayos natin mga cards is pinipick natin ang isang card at nilalagay natin kung saan ba siya, sa mataas ba siya or sa low number siya. May step tayo dito. Select the first unsorted array. First step. Second step, swap another elements to the right to create the correct position and shift the unsorted array. 3. advance the marker to the right one elements. Ito yung marker. Lagay natin ito dito. Shorted array. Dito, unshorted array. So, dito, mag-start tayo. I-pick natin. The key is 8. So, compare niya to si 8 pa dito. 8 is, sorry. 8 is greater than 7. The answer is yes. So, ito unshorted array. Select the first unshorted array. Kung na-pick na natin is, create the correct position. Nasa correct position naman siya. Wala nang nangyari. Swap. So, advance the marker to the right one element. So, mag-advance na siya dito. Ito na. Dito na 7, 8. So, si 5. So, si 5, select the first unshorted array, 5. Swap the other elements to the right to create the correct position. So, 5. 5 is greater than 8. So, false. So, swap sila dito. Dito na si 5 and dito na si 8. So, si 5 is greater than 7. False. So, magsaswap naman sila. So, dito na si 5, 7, 8. So, next step is advance the marker to the right one element. So, dito na yung marker. So, dito na. Balik na naman tayo sa first step. Select the first unshorted array, 2. Then, i-check nyo yan. 2 is greater than 8, false. So, swap. 2 is greater than 7, false. Swap. 2 is greater than 5, false. Swap. So, 2, 5, 7, 8. So, then, advance the marker to the right one element. So, in-advance yung marker, then wala na siyang kasunod. So, that's all. Ito yung pag-shorted array gamit ang insertion short. So, the next is selection short. The selection short algorithm short array by repeatedly finding the minimum elements. And dito yung step. Select the first key. Select the elements in the remaining array. Bring in the start position, then swap. Example 7. Kasi iniisa-isa talaga to ni key. Pick the key daw. Select the key. Ito, first key. So, si first key is, i-check niya. 7 is, sorry. Saan tayo? 7. Ayan, select the elements in the remaining array. 7 is greater than 2, false. Greater than 5, until lahat ay masaswap. Pinipick niya dito yung sino talaga yung lowest. Then, the answer is 2. So, magsaswap to sila. So, si 2 dito. Then, move the marker. Bring the starting position. 8. 8 is greater than 5. True. So, magsaswap sila. 2, 5, 8, 7. So, nag-swap na sila dito. Isa-isa kasi yan sinaswap eh. Then, 8. Kasi nag-move na yung marker dito. So, 5 na dito. And then, dito, 8. So, ito na yung labas niya. So, 2, 5, 8. So, 8. Ito na naman, key na naman si 8. 8 is greater from 7. True. So, magsaswap sila. So, 2, 5, 7, 8. Kung di nyo nagets dito is, kine-check niya kasi isa-isa. Si 7 is greater than 8, false. So, 7 is greater than 5, true. Magsaswap sana sila. May remaining array pa. Dapat niya check isa-isa. Ito yung the lowest. So, ito yung nakuha niya. So, the next one is pattern matching. This is checking a given sequence of token for present of some patterns. Now, pattern matching We are given with a text T of a length N and pattern P of the length M. So, wala naman. So, brute force pattern matching. We have to search pattern string in the main string. Pag sinabi natin pattern string, ito yung ang substring. So, if the pattern string is not found, then the pattern string is shifted to the right by only 1. This makes brute force pattern matching algorithm to take more time and effort. Sinabi dito, more time and effort. Paano ba nangyayari ang pattern matching? So, may example ako dito. Pasensya na sa gawa ko. Katulad nga dito, nakasulat sweet and spicy. So, sabihin natin ang substring natin is spicy. Itong spicy. Substring, ito yung substring spicy. I-check ni, ito yung first step niya, i-check ni spicy kung magkatulad silang S. O yun, katulad sila ng S. So, i-check na naman ni S kung magkatulad ba sila ng first word din dito sa second word, sa P. P, magkatulad ba sa W? So, hindi. So, sabi nga dito, if the pattern string is not found, then the pattern string is shifted to the right by only 1. So, mag-shift na itong S. Itong line ng S at W. Ito na. So, si S and W ay magkatulad ba? So, hindi. Mag-shift na naman din ng another one. So, S ay magkatulad ba ni E? So, false. Mag-shift na naman. So, S magkatulad ba ni E? Hindi. Shift na naman. Until isa-isa yan. Isa-isa i-check. Kaya sinabi dito, the pattern matching algorithm to take time or to take more time and effort until maabot niya dito. So, S, check niya magkatulad ba S? Correct. So, proceed sa correct na yung S. Correct na to. Then, sa P, correct. Ayun. Tapos dito sa I, correct. C, correct. Then, Y, correct. Parang ginawa niya check char by char or letter by letter. So, pwede nating sabihin na ang matching niya is nasa starting at nasa 10. Nandito. So, that's all for today. Thank you for support and watching. Please drop a comment kung may katanungan kayo or question. Or thank you, and have a nice day.